Hi, today I'm going to be talking about my experience with ombre powder brows, and if you are considering getting ombre powder brows and you are a woman over 40. I'm Andrea Gonzalez. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you want to learn more about how to balance your hormones, increase your energy, and just age gracefully with confidence. So, my experience with getting ombre powdered brows. It's some positive and then some negative. So, the reason why I wanted to get it done, it's not necessarily all vanity, all right? For a woman that is over 40, and especially if you're pushing 45 and you're 50, you really want to just don't let your looks go because you feel like I'm getting older. It doesn't matter. I don't care. And if that's how you feel, I can't change that. But I'm not here to tell you to wear a whole bunch of makeup. And women at a certain age shouldn't be packing on a lot of makeup anyway. Less is better as you get older. The most important thing you really want to focus on is good skincare. So if you have good skincare regimen that you follow, that helps offset you putting on a whole bunch of makeup. So, but the main thing is, I feel if you're a woman like myself, I don't like to wear a lot of makeup. The main thing that I really focus on is my brows, my eyelashes, and my lips. I like a little bit of shine. Once in a while, if I go out anywhere, I will wear foundation and a little bit of powder. I don't do any, contouring. I don't even wear blush, although I do have sensitive skin and I break out, especially in my cheek area. That's where I produce a little bit more oil. You produce a little bit more oil, you really want to be mindful of what blush you're wearing as well. And another thing, I will wear eyeshadow. And you really want to brighten up that eye area, use bright colors. Right now, you really can't see this. I'm using my phone to record this video, but I always use a little bit of shimmer on my lid, and in the crease area, I'll use a little bit darker. You don't want to go overboard, all right? Less is actually better, and you want to bring everything up. And so going into bringing everything up, we're going to go into my brows. So I didn't want to get this done. Then I said, you know what? I want to save time in the morning, and I want to eliminate using a pencil, eyebrow pencil. Those were my main reasons why I wanted to do that. And then also, you know, when I travel and when the last time I had visit my father and I stayed with them and just getting ready is like, oh, I got to use a stencil. I don't know if you're familiar with a stencil, but a stencil, it helps you to draw the outline of your eyebrow. And I find that when I did it that way, I will have good brow days, and other days it's off. It doesn't look right. So I found this lady. I did a lot of researching of brow artists in Vegas, and I did find one. And she was really good. She actually does training. She trains girls under her, and she trains everyone under her. And she's one of the best in Vegas. And a lot of celebrities do like going to her, but she's really pricey. So I found someone that trained under her, and I just figured that since she trained under this particular person, that her work is also outstanding. So I went to her page. I followed her. I looked at her work for about 2 months, and I said, you know, this looks really good. But then you have to be mindful of the pictures because there are some editing apps. You just never know. So you really want to go in and make an appointment and do a consultation first. See, I didn't do a consultation first. I did send her a picture, and she asked my age. And she said, you know, hey, that's a really good thing because women around my age we can hold the pigment more. I don't know where she got that from, but okay, that's fine. I'm not so, an expert in that. I was like, okay. So anyhow, I made the appointment. I did go there, and I did a lot of research on YouTube. Several people were saying, you know what? You will not like the look of your brows after you get them done. You will literally be saying, why on earth did I get this done? And that's what happened to me. But we'll get there. Oh my gosh, the things that women do just to say looking good. But I went there, I wore my glasses, I do wear contacts, and she outlined it. I looked in the mirror. I was squinting while I looked in the mirror, just squinting. I was like, yeah. She said, do you like it? You like everything? So part of this, it may be some of it my fault too, because it actually looked fine to me. I'm not trying to use any excuses, but she did say, look in the mirror, let me know how you like it. I looked and I was like, oh yeah, I mean, it looks fine to me. But at the same token, I chose her because she trained under a very professional woman that knows exactly what she's doing. She does brows on, for celebrities. So I figured that she knows what she's doing. She didn't speak to me about the entire process. I mean, she was friendly, but she said she put the numbing cream on. So you will have numbing cream. It doesn't hurt that bad. It takes a while for you to do it. So I got ombre powder. Although according to my research, I'm thinking being that I have a lot of thin hair or no hair areas, because y'all know what I'm talking about. At a certain age, we did a pluck away and I plucked my brows. I will show a picture of what my brows look like before I started plucking them. And this started in high school. So you ladies, you around my age, 40 and up, 45 and up, especially 45 and up, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We just plucked away. I had beautiful brows, beautiful. They kind of remind me of Brooke Shield brows, but those days are gone. They're gone. I've tried, castor oil, everything I could possibly think of. And then I tried that before I decided to get ombre powder brows, but I got them done. I just thought that I would, I asked her, I wanted to do ombre powdered with microblading. Hopefully I'm saying that right. If you're watching this and you understand these microblading and all that, you can leave it in the comments. But there's one where you can get ombre powder, and you can also get the hair strokes as well. And I said, do you think I should get that one because I have no hairs in this area? She said, no, because I feel like your skin will not hold well with microblading. I said, okay. She said, I feel like my age can hold pigment, or my skin. Okay. We can hold pigment better with ombre powdered brows. So I took her advice and I just said, okay, we'll go ahead and get that done. So as we were done, I've known some people that been to lash artists and brow artists, and they always give you a care package, or something little that you can take home, and you can start with the healing process to let you know how to care for your brows, or if you're getting lashes done. They'll let you know all that stuff, but she didn't. She just told me, oh no, this is what you do. And you also, when you do your research and you decide to do something like this, you want to ask those questions too. Like, will you give me aftercare instructions that I can take home? She didn't give those to me because she didn't really cover everything that happened during the healing process. There's a lot of other things that happen. Scabbing started happening. Of course, you're not supposed to peel it off, but I wish I had a little bit more guidance on that. But I did reach out to her on Instagram, and she was very helpful. So I'm not gonna, knock her for that or anything, or put her down for that. She did answer my questions. I just think that she could have been a little bit more professional and just give a handout or even an email with instructions, and she didn't. Anyhow, afterwards, I look in the mirror, and what everyone says is true. You will say to yourself, why on earth did I get this done? Forget it. I'll age. I don't care nothing about eyebrows. Forget it. Let them things go bald. I don't care. All right. But I'm here to tell you there is light at the end of the tunnel. Once the healing process is over with, and I'm telling you, do it when you're on vacation, or if you work from home, or if you plan on ordering out, or you do grocery delivery, you want to stay home for that first week. Because I really started peeling like sometime, I peeled a little bit later. It took me a little bit longer. I don't know why. And it finally peeled. The only thing is, she told me you come back for a touch-up. I explained to her, I'm not crazy about the shape. But if you see in high school, growing up, the shape of my brows are actually, they're actually kind of straight. And she was like, well, you know what? This is trending. This is like what's the going thing right now. And I said, I don't really care about what's trending. I understand. The thing is, these brow artists are trained to just follow one particular way. She did not let her creativity to come out. If it were me and I outline, and I will look at both of the brows and I'll just tweak it a little bit to shape it, get that artist in you. So that's why when some of those women call themselves an artist, that's not an artist, in my opinion. Don't call yourself an artist if you're not going to take the time out to really make sure the shape on both eyes are correct. She did look, was looking at both of them. She stepped back and she was looking, but I feel like she could have did much better job, and put away what you learned and really embrace that creative side and really embrace, hey, maybe I need to just do a little bit here. And when I looked at them, I was like, there's really no shape there. And she said, well, that's how the shape of your brows are. And which is true. When you see my pictures, they're kind of like straight. But she also told me, and I said, I wish I had just a little bit of arch. You see how it opens up. As you get older, you really want to really have that lift. She told me to get Botox. Now, I'm a health coach. I always preach about estrogen dominance, toxins in our food and our skincare, hair care, everything. I'm not going to inject a toxin in my body. There has been numerous studies showing that it does cause brain damage later on. But it does what it says it's going to do. It really gives you a lift. And some people actually helps with migraines. But for me, I'm not going to get Botox. And to tell your client, oh, get Botox. No, if she would have just did a little bit of arch there. And now I'm not saying that my brows are bad. Some people, they'll say, I couldn't even tell. I couldn't tell your brows were tattooed. But they are. I feel like this brow is better than this one because it's much straighter, whereas this one has just a little oomph to it, a little, a curve to it. So I talked with her and she said, we can fix all the imperfections when you come back for your follow-up appointment. I never came back because I reached out to a couple of people and they were saying, I still have to fill them in with a pencil. That's all right. I still have to fill them in. But as far as the shape, if you want to change the shape, I was informed that I have to get tattoo removal. I have to get them removed. And that's out of the question. So I did not go for the touch up. I said, I'll just fill it in. However, if you do decide to get this done, there are some positives and there are some negatives. The negatives is you need to really do your research first. And then the positive is, even with me filling it in, I believe if I were to get the touch-up, I probably would not need to fill them in. You just wake up in the morning and that's it. But I was just disappointed because, and us women, I have so many people tell me, there's nothing wrong with this, nothing wrong with it. But you as a woman, you have to look at yourself every day, and you have to look at the imperfections, and we pick on ourselves, the little things we pick on ourselves. That's just not going to go away. So I decided not to do that. Is it worth it? Yes and no. If you have the right brow artist, I believe that you would really be satisfied with it. Especially women that are over 45. Sometimes I know some women don't know how to draw their brows in right. I feel if you get ombre powdered brows, it saves you so much time. You go to the right person. It's filled in right. Let me tell you, your brows make or break your face. All right. If you have perfectly, shapely brows, like that can do so much for your face. So much. And I do feel it is worth it. I do. It saves me so much time. You feel even better about yourself because I know you as an aging woman, you don't feel good because you're losing hairs. And you're just saying, well, I don't really care about that, Andrea. I really don't care about shapely brows, but I want you to care. I'm not telling you to be vanity and go and get a whole bunch of plastic surgery done. If that's something that you want to do, that's entirely your choice. And will I ever get any plastic surgery done? Will I ever get Botox? No. I have considered lipo only in my abdominal region. I'm just going to be completely honest. I do have a small waistline, but as you get older, you start seeing a little bit more fat accumulate in that area. But for me, being I am a health coach and I help women in this area, I have been maintaining it with proper nutrition and working out, and HIIT cardio is really good for that as well. So I don't want you to just say, I don't really care. I'm losing hair there. I'll just get a pencil and fill it in. And I'm also not forcing you to go and get it done, but it saves so much time. It frames your face. It actually makes you look very much alive, you know, and it takes some years off your age. That's what I believe. So if you plan on getting this done, tell me in the comments, have you been considering it? Are you in your research, or are you saying, well, I'm a woman, 50 years old or 55. I don't ever want a needle on my face. I don't want a tattoo, and that's perfectly fine. I just did this to save time. That's it. Just to save time, to frame my face, because I don't plan on wearing a whole bunch of makeup. I mean, if I go out somewhere or I go to dinner, or I may put on a little bit extra more makeup, but I don't like a lot of makeup. But your brows, your eyelashes, and your lips, especially your favorite feature on your face, and it could be eyes, and you really want to enhance that. If you like your brows, like you feel like my brows are absolutely sexy, go. If you already have brows, I know some women that still have thick, luscious brows at my age, and they are super duper blessed. Me, I was a plucker. I plucked them. Just like I said, like we plucked them till we couldn't pluck them anymore, and it just never grew back, and it won't grow back. So those are your options. But I really want to know what you do, what you decide to do, how you have been feeling about your brows, or if you're just a woman like, I don't really care. So I do think you should get them done. Get them done. Why not? But find the right person to do them. Ask a lot of questions. Even if she can map it out for you and just to let you know how it will look, the aftercare. Ask questions. All right. Look at pictures. Look at before and after pictures. But I think it's worth it. I think you will feel so much better about yourself. Although I showed you guys the picture of what it looked like without me filling in my brows. Still, I mean, I don't like the shape. You find someone that can do an amazing shape, get it done. Just get it done. All right. So that's my opinion. I think you should just go for it. You feel a little better about yourself, you know, just a little bit. Just let me know what you decide to do regardless. And be blessed.